a personal trainer to assist your lifestyle change and take your health more seriously.
Hi, I'm Bird. I'm a gamer and streamer, and I'm working with Gainz Guru.
Welcome to our show.
Welcome to our show.
Welcome to our show.
Ooh, the Mario Kart Deluxe time.
Mario Kart. Hey.
Ooh, man.
You about to get smoked, bro.
Oh, all right, let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's
All
do
right.
it. What's up, everyone? This is your man Bird Up Jones here. Right here, I got my man Gainz Guru in the house.
Yeah, I'm in the house with the boy. We in this thing.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know.
The Gainz Guru's been working with the bird for quite some time, trying to get those wings all swole so I can fly better. You know.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly aerodynamic right now, but we're getting there.
we're gonna get there for sure. We've been making some great work already, man. Wait till y'all see this guy. We're gonna be great. Oh,
Yeah.
they're not ready for what we're gonna have for this year, dog. This year's gonna be something great, something beautiful.
That's exactly right. But it's not going to be a beautiful year automatically. You have to put in a little bit of personal work to make it happen.
Exactly.
You have to make sure you're eating right. You got to make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're getting some physical exercise. You're working out your body as well as your mind.
Exactly. Make sure that self-care is very important to you. So everybody has their own answer for self-care. And mine is, getting in that lab and moving my body around, putting in that work in the gym, eating right. Just because you eat right doesn't mean it doesn't have to taste good. And I know sometimes cooking can be a challenge, but it doesn't have to be, you guys. It doesn't have to be at all. It's all about how you go about things. And when you get with the guru, you're gonna find out how things. How this lifestyle really is. And it's not challenging at all. If there's a will, there's a way. And you guys be committed. Nothing happens overnight, but if you're committed, things will happen in your favor for sure.
That's exactly right. In the life of an active gamer, when you're playing games, unfortunately, sometimes you lose to the other opponent. I go through that pretty regularly. And I find that something that really helps me whenever I like to rage at a video game is breathing exercises.
Man.
I kind of like to take a minute or two, especially if you happen to have an Apple or a Samsung watch. Take that timed minute where you inhale 8 seconds, exhale 8 seconds, fill your lungs all the way full with as much oxygen as they can carry, and then exhale that back out. And you find when you do that for a few moments, you tend to calm down. It gives you extra time to think about, what may be stressing you out, why is it stressing you out, and you can make the adjustments that you need to. As well as you're giving your lungs just a little bit of an exercise by completely filling them to the maximum capacity of oxygen, then exhaling that carbon dioxide. Do you ever engage in breathing exercise?
Man, all the time, especially since I have this Apple Watch, and I love doing it because, like you said, it's just a different way to just take a mental escape, and it's also a way to work out your lung capacity as well. And it goes a long way because sometimes you have those moments where you're just caught up and you just kind of, you have that stressful event or something, you receive some type of bad news, and a way to not react to it is just taking those few extra minutes to breathe and really focus on that breathing. And sometimes it teaches you how to breathe. We've been breathing for such a long time. Sometimes we just go about it our own way, but taking that time to take those deep inhales and deep exhales can go such a long way, such tremendous value. And I definitely do it on my own. I try to I notice the difference. I like to start my day with just meditating and getting my breath right, getting my body warmed up for the day. And it involves breathing, especially the meditation aspect of it as well.
Now, I really like something that you said there, that breathing exercises teach you how to breathe. And this is something that maybe a lot of people never really think about, but did y'all know that you can actually breathe wrong? That breathing is actually based on more of the rhythm of your own personal body, of the amount of oxygen that you really need. sometimes we get so caught up at work or with whatever's going on that we're doing, and you just form this kind of short breath rhythm, and you stick to it most of your life, and you inhale, exhale really quickly. But then whenever you start to do something like, say, go up multiple flights of stairs, carry something heavy, do a workout that you aren't familiar with, you run out of breath quickly. And that's something that I found is I tend to have shorter, quicker breaths when what I need to be doing is a full inhale and exhale of my lungs.
Exactly. And then that just gets caught up in our daily stressors that we do, work or whatever we decided to do for that day. It's just trying to take that self-care and just bring that awareness, that consciousness to what you're doing, and realizing in that moment, it's completely normal to feel what you're feeling at that moment. Just process it, breathe through it, and go on with the rest of your day. It's very normal to feel things. We're all human. Nobody's perfect. But, that's why we got to breathe. Breathing reminds us that we're human, that we don't go through anything in this world alone. We might feel alone, but that's why we need to, go through the process of breathing and, letting people know that you feel things, and nothing good comes from holding things in. Process what you're processing and go about it in a healthy manner. Don't keep it all bottled in. And that's how you prosper mentally. In my eyes, you're able to communicate what you're going through and what you're feeling.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Stop taking life so seriously as well. I know we all have great things we want to make happen, but at the same time, we're on this earth to enjoy life and experience it. And there's no joy in always being so serious in life and taking every precious moment so seriously, man. Ease up sometimes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That actually reminds me, I was taking a course the other day, actually, and there was one particular quote that stuck with me, and that was, the direction you're going in life is much more important than the speed at which you get there. Meaning, it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to take a breather and really process exactly what's going in your life, what is causing these stressors, and what is the quickest, most efficient way out. Is that my controller? That sure is. I think we switched. All right, well, do you want to switch controller? I'm Toad now.
Hey, you lost my second place, dog. Oh, dog, don't lose my place as well, dog. You're not even going no more.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go all the way to last place, and then I'm going to catch up. We're going to switch characters, but I'm still going to win.
Oh, nah, dog, I was in second place.
Oh, wait, maybe not. It's third lap. Oh, shit.
Yeah, dog, I was in second place.
Oh, man. Well, see, this is exactly what we're talking about. This might be a good time for a breathing exercise. Sometimes life just doesn't go your way. You spend a whole match getting in second place, and then your adversary just takes over for no apparent reason.
You did it on purpose, man. You knew your was about to die. It's like, oh no, I've been doing so good the entire time.
Oh! You're gonna get this. I was right on you too. I was right on your tail.
Oh, this slow.
Man! Oh!
Hey, I still finished up in third though when I was this switch. I'm getting the hang of it, man. We're getting it. So working with me so far, I definitely want to ask, what do you feel like you've learned so far, as in the 3 months 4 months that we've worked together so far, going on 5 for January.
I would say that I've learned, specifically I've tried to take home specific exercises that we do at the gym and some when we very first started training here at my home. And I try to take exercises that I can do comfortably here at home that still give me a good physical exercise, that still gives me a similar release to the type of feeling that we get when we leave the gym. Mm-hmm. Now, not everybody has access to a gym, not everybody wants to go to a gym, but there is a certain level of interaction or exercise, or I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say here. There's a certain level of exercise that you can do at your home that really gives you a high endorphin release and makes you feel good about yourself. There's a difference between doing a couple push-ups a day, a couple sit-ups a week, walking around the block, and an actual targeted workout, 20 minutes to an hour, where you're targeting specific parts of your body that allows you to I don't know, to feel like you've actually achieved something, you know?
Yeah.
And to be able to create that feeling, whether you're at the gym or at home, is amazing. You know, to feel like what you're doing is actually mattering, that you're pushing toward the goal, that you're making progress. And specific, I would say that I've taken home definitely an increase to my, definitely an improvement to my forms. Whenever I'm doing push-ups at home, everybody, when you do push-ups, tends to do that wide, because that's what everyone sees.
Yeah.
But then when you really start focusing on that 45 and in, you realize you're targeting a completely different muscle group, and it's actually generating better results than it was whenever I was doing the wide push-ups.
Yes, sir. And it's all about that safety precaution as well. You know, you're talking about that the shoulder health is goes. You know, there's the shoulder is such an important muscle that we have. It's it really allows our arm to move the way it wants us to move. So it's very important. Just with that technique wise, with the push up or with the squat, you've definitely gotten better from the first time we started to now where we at. You're able to do a lot more weight on your back squat than we first started. Your technique looks good as well. Your push-up technique looks good.
Oh yeah.
You've gotten stronger.
With the back squats for sure. Like in the gym, I'm getting to the point now where I'm surprising myself. I'm still not where I used to be, but in comparison to where when I first started, like I feel great when I put extra weight on. I'm like, okay. Whenever we very first started, I would struggle to do a 45 on each side for the squats. I would typically do like 25, 35. And now the 45 is becoming like the regular weight with a 35 warm-up, 55, 60 really trying to push my max.
Exactly.
And I feel that increase. I feel that I can do more. And that generates indirect results, such as if you're going places with stairs, it's much easier to do a set of stairs now. I'm not as physically tired at the end, And you see the results of working out these specific body parts, and whenever you're doing real life activities and you're like, this is much easier now.
Exactly, yes.
Not only is it, since it's easier, I'm using less energy, so I'm less tired. I'm not as tired at the end of the day because I've been doing the same things, but they're easy for me now.
Exactly. Your body has been adapting, and I love seeing that confidence as well. You build that confidence. I remember we're starting to work out, and seeing you just go on to grab more weight without even me asking, how do you feel about that, or how was that say? Seeing you just go ahead and be direct with it, just go ahead and like, okay, let's do it. I want to add this weight. I want to make it more challenging. So it's like, I love to see it, and you just keep doing it, and that's how you progress. Now that's how you get stronger. You see results. There's no growth in a comfortable place, in a stagnant place, if you're not pushing yourself. You're not setting new boundaries or new challenges. And that's what life is about. To be honest, it's all about growth. Yes, let's do this.
For me, and like that's one aspect that I would say I do compare playing video games with working out, is the majority of games that I play, I like to play on hard mode. Even if it's something that's way out of my reach and I'm not leveled up enough to do, I feel like if I keep trying and trying and trying over and over again, eventually I will achieve my goal without having to go, in the video game, without having to go grind for new armor or level up or anything. If you just try the same thing, eventually you'll get it and it'll become easier. For me, when I'm in the gym, I know if I keep working out with the same weights, I know for a fact at some point I'll reach a point where that weight is not heavy enough for me and I can do more. So I feel like whenever I'm comfortable, it's like, okay, I've grinded enough, I've done this exercise enough times that I can handle more now. So I want to chase that level and see exactly how much I can do. And once I get used to that level, I know I can do more. So that's how I see it. It's exactly like a video game. You do the same thing over and over, you get great at it, and you want to do more.
Yes, sir. It's all about the growth, and that's how it. Once it, you see it in different aspects. Once you see it in something that you really love doing, you're gonna want to experience other things that you're just starting out at, or you're just getting used to. So it's like seeing that's that self-reflection I was talking about earlier. You see where you was doing good, where you was seeing that progress, but it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's never enough. If you got that mindset of wanting to be great, you're gonna do what's necessary to be great. You're gonna do what you want to be great. Come on, baby, let's go, let's go.
I really like that progression that I've been able to achieve that you've really shown me through working out. Especially like if you know that the goal is to be great, but you're not great when you start, that's totally fine. That's completely okay. As long as you are at least attempting to move in the direction of your goals, and you're always moving in the direction of your goals, you'll get there.
Exactly.
Like I was saying before, it cut out with the controllers. That quote really is sticking with me, that the direction you're going is more important than the speed at which you get there. As long as you're going towards your goals, you'll not only reach them, you'll surpass them, and then you'll surprise yourself.
Exactly.
And that's when it's really fun, when you start to surprise yourself. And you're like, wow. I feel a way I didn't know I could feel before. I'm achieving things I didn't know that I could do. Wow, that's amazing. And you can